For all you guys building your own house, building your own cabin, or just do-it-yourselfers that really want to try doing a do-it-yourself air conditioning system, we're going to tell you exactly what you're going to expect, exactly how this is going to go together, and exactly the service that you're going to receive if you have a problem. So stick with us to the end. I don't think you want to miss this before you buy one of these. So I'm a guy that's actually built hundreds and hundreds of homes. And I can't even tell you how many remodel projects we've had in our 40 years experience. And I'm going to say 100% of the time when we had an air conditioning system or an HVAC system put in, we had a company come and do it. Now, I know at first you think, hey, what the money savings you're going to have when you're using a do-it-yourself model or if you use a company. What I can tell you, though, is when you use a company, whenever you have a problem, for the first 5 years, it's their problem. It's not your problem. Am I saving money or am I losing money? I think the guarantee of making sure that your air conditioning system works and it's their responsibility is important. So I'm going to show you what happens when you put a do-it-yourself model in, because I consider myself to be a pretty handy guy. And we're just building a small cabin up here as a guest house on my property. So Jay and I decided, hey, let's do a do-it-yourself HVAC. Since we've done everything in this house, why not the HVAC too? And save some money while doing it. Or maybe. So the Mr. Cool unit that I purchased had an air handler system. It's really due to the design of this timber frame house or cabin. It's actually hard to get a spot where you're actually going to keep one of these to cool your house. So we had bought this a year ago. And that's one of the reasons is because you see, I had to have this thing framed in here months before we even had it turned on. And about 6 months ago, we had the unit turned on, finished, and everything was running perfectly smooth, I gotta tell you. So I don't wanna say that we put this thing in together, just me and Jay. I know we got it up there in place, but because of this type of unit, it needed to have ductwork in here. So I found it easier than buying all the pieces was to have a professional come here and put my ductwork in. And quite honestly, guys, I also paid him to actually tie in the pipes and get everything running, so I knew that it was done. So as far as the do-it-yourself model, I can't say that I 100% did it myself. But the directions worked together. He had no problem with it, and the unit fired up. So the validity of what we're trying to say is I actually did have a professional do the installation of this. So whatever may or may not have happened to this unit, it's definitely not a fault of Jay or I's.
Good, I get enough blame.
Now, I did buy a much bigger unit. This is an 800 square foot house up here. I bought a unit that was good for 2,500 square feet. It's hot down here in Tennessee. My wife likes it cold. So I wanted to make sure we had enough power to it. And this thing did, cooled the house. 2 seconds, kept it cool, very quiet. I was extremely happy when we put this unit in. And it's actually summertime here. It's ridiculously hot, ridiculously humid. And we wanted to have this unit running so Jay and I could actually finish this house and maybe have a couple of cool days off of the sawmill. So the actual buying process of a Mr. Cool online seems so simple. There's so many units. I could do almost anything I want to do with what project that you have. The delivery comes immediately. The sales is done. It actually makes you feel comfortable that the warranty that they talk about is going to hold up. Now this unit, actually, when we put it in, it cooled this place for 6 months flawlessly. I was extremely happy with it. More than happy with it. Until I come in here one day and it's 97 degrees in here and I'm wondering what's going down. So yeah, I had to call my professional company here to figure out what the heck it is. I was hoping maybe a little relay, a little something. But let me show you what broke. And I'm going to give you the process of what it took me to get my parts Look, Jay, it's actually running again.
It's a miracle.
So yeah, when my unit went down, it was ridiculously hot in here. Ridiculously hot. So I had to call my professional company come here. And after extensive searching through this unit of what could actually be wrong, we're going to show you the worst part that actually could have went wrong. And all of the Freon and everything leaked out of here. So what I can tell you is that my professional company could not get Mr. Cool on the line. They could not find any replacement parts to actually get the part we needed to at least get the air conditioner back up and running. I'm going to show you what I had to do and how long it took for me to get this stuff. I mean, I called Mr. Cool immediately. They wouldn't even talk to me unless I had a report from a professional company. So why would a do-it-yourself company ask for a professional report of what's wrong with it and not warranty the products that they actually have? Is kind of beyond me. But regardless, I had it anyway because I needed to get my AC running again. After a bunch of hoops, a bunch of emails, and me every day at least emailing and calling them, I finally got, after 9 days, a response of getting the part that we needed to get this fixed. Just to find out, they don't send you the part, okay? You have to pay for the shipping, and the shipping they charged me actually was probably worth more than the part. And no, do they cover anybody fixing it? They won't let you do it yourself. They want a company to do it, but they're not going to pay for it. So the warranty that you get is only for the parts that they have. Now, I'm going to show you the part that they actually sent me. And I know that this company knew it was bad before this unit got sent out. We're not even in this house yet. I'm like, so it's only run for 6 months. I'm already in for major problems. Let's go check out what blew up, Jay.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. What we found on my air conditioning system that was not going to be any good was, the most expensive part that could possibly be on any HVAC system. It was the condensing unit. This unit, my friends, is 1 year old and only in use for 6 months. Was this on a container ship that rolled over? Was this on the bottom of the ocean forever? I'm like, that is ridiculous. You can actually see the galvanized aluminum touching the copper, which is where the leaks came from. This was $800 worth of Freon for me, without the guy putting it in. That's because of this unit, the way that it was made. And when my installer, I wish I could show you this, but when my installer put this in and put the new replacement unit in, he said that the whole unit was coded totally different. The Mr. Cool people knew they had a problem and still sent out product for us do-it-yourselfers to actually deal with. So I'm not sure that this unit, that I'm not going to have problems everywhere. There's also a compressor unit that's probably going to go bad. I can't imagine. I don't feel comfortable, to be quite honestly with you. And by the time that this was said and done, I need to get the receipt so that you could flash this on here. This unit to get cost me $1,700, almost $1,800 from my professional company to come and replace this and do what was necessary. That doesn't include the $220 freight fee this cost me to get to my house from Kentucky. Car drive away. I could have had an Uber go and pick it up. So, I don't know, guys. I can tell you one thing. I learned a lesson on this. 100%. As a do-it-yourselfer, if you're not super familiar with what you're buying and what you get a professional company. There's nothing to fool around with HVAC. Do you really think we were going to be able to live in this house at 97 degrees? I don't think so. I think lessons learned, and I hope you guys don't fall into the trap of, hey, I'm going to save some money, because you're not.
Looks like it was on the ocean floor with the Titanic.
It does, Jay. So in summary, in my professional opinion, Mr. Cool unit, the warranty is not worth anything. And quite honestly, guys, I am almost in for an extra $2,000 for a Mr. Cool do-it-yourself unit where I could have actually went to a professional company and got the Cadillac Gold system with a 5-year warranty where I would never have any worries at all. Now, I don't know, guys. Is Mr. Cool really that cool? I don't think so.